For my next step reflection video, how I envision myself as a teacher is probably mostly as an understanding one. I really want to be an understanding teacher, understanding that like things do happen at times, just being understanding towards the kids because they do have their separate lives other than school. I do also want to be someone who's super helpful, someone the kids can come to when they're struggling with something, whether it's academically or personal as well, as long as it's appropriate. I do plan on helping those students who need the most help more because growing up, I wasn't one of them personally, but I witnessed it a lot where those students who kind of struggled more were kind of just set aside, no one really paid attention to them, not even the teacher. And I kind of just want to switch that up because it did bother me a lot when I was growing up, and I was usually the one like, oh, do you need help, like but I do want to kind of switch that up as a teacher because just make learning fun, make everyone feel welcomed. The importance of my voice as a teacher would have to be to like impact children's life academically and more than that if possible. Not every student obviously is going to listen, but I do want to impact some lives in the future because I had a few teachers who did impact my life as to put me in the position as to where I am now in college, doing pretty good in my classes, always working hard, and I just want to be that type of teacher who encourages students to try more. So the importance of my students' voice is as equally as important as it will be mine as a teacher. I feel like every student should be heard by the school, by me, by their peers, by literally anyone, their parents, anyone. So I just want to be able, for my voice, to encourage them to speak up so that their voice could be heard. Things that you have learned not only regarding the content, but about yourself. So regarding the content, one thing I did learn from this class was classroom time, obviously from the classroom observations, but mostly how to make a lesson plan. I remember last semester I had to create a lesson plan and I literally had no idea on how to do that. The 5 E's did actually help with that a lot. Kind of showed me like how a lesson plan should be structured, what should be in it, how you should go about it, the steps that need to be taken. So that was actually something like really important, and I do plan on taking on with me as I move on as an educator in my career. Something I learned about myself personally, I was sure that I wanted to be a teacher. I just wasn't sure like 101%, I would say. I did learn that I didn't want to be a teacher because of the classroom observation time. If I wouldn't have gone into this class, I probably would have never done an observation in a classroom until I became a teacher, until it was required. So this class did push me into actually wanting to become a teacher, and I learned that I really do love it, and it's something I'm actually really passionate about. Something that I would like to share overall is that I learned a lot in this class. The classroom observations was my favorite thing, and I do plan on taking everything I learned in this class moving forward into my career as an educator. As I said, the lesson plan, the classroom observations, everything I learned from that, from actually seeing things and just being an observer in the classroom rather than someone who works in it or just having a different perspective than anyone else in the classroom.